Hello, to the people watching this video or reading this document. I'm one of Nug's IRL friends who was partially there more towards the end of the Red conflict and have been basically mental support for the following people involved in the friend group. I'm gonna help Roseique with speaking out about Red, known as Redstcne, Redstone, as well as adding my own quip to the entire situation. More of that towards the end. Before we get started, thank you for joining us and please send support to Roseique's channel, and if you're new, subscribe to this guy as well. He's pretty awesome. Anyways, before we get into what's at hand, here's some things you should keep in mind. This is our experience with Red, who we believe is not a good person. We ask you to not harass or misgender Red, they slash them, or anyone shown in this video. This is basic human respect. I see no issue with trying to do the bare minimum in a situation such as this. TWs for all of these. If you have any problem with these, I would recommend you stop watching. Grooming, harassment, lying about age, abuse, manipulation, emotional manipulation. Which brings us to the first topic. Topic 1. Introduction, Roseique. The intro has brought us to our first point of the video. Red has called for harassment on Roseique's video version of the Twitter thread on their Twitch livestream, telling people to mass report the video, comment on it, and sharing the link publicly in their chat.
Go here. I'm actually gonna post a link in the fucking chat. Go to this video.
Should I just comment pigeon again?
Yeah. Wait, pigeon, but then in parentheses towards you. Oh my god. Wait. Everyone like comment. We need to ratio it. We need to ratio it again. Everyone in the stream right now, if you have access to the link to the exposal video, go and report it. So it gets taken down. Guys, please. Please don't misgender Redstone. Guys, please. If you do, then it's gonna look like we're bad. And we don't want that because we're in the right. You can say whatever you want about me. You can think that I'm wrong. You can think that I'm the one sending all my fans that only believe in me. Yeah, keep on saying that. Honestly, I'm actually very happy that you would think that. They are. See? That's it. That's exactly what they're doing. So mean. I bet they're fearing for their life right now. Dude, they blocked you. That's amazing. I can't wait for them to say that Red forced me into privating my account, when that's just like because you posted a stupid video and everyone just doesn't agree with you, so your feelings got hurt, and then you went into privating your account.
I want to kill myself.
Hasby, the reason they did that is because I got the last word in when I left. Or when they left me, which is probably what they're gonna say.
Red, okay, I thought this stuff was like in DMs, and now I'm looking at the screenshot and it says, well, some of it's in DMs, but it says it's in a rant vent channel, which is literally for
yeah, it is.
About something. I'm
actually glad you realized that, because that is true.
Teacher and this class, which I shouldn't even be hating because it's an elective class. Go die. I hope you die painfully and suffer. Wow, very passionate.
Yeah, in a ranted vent channel. I'm glad you I forgot about that too. Like, who cares if it's in a rant or vent channel? People post shit there all the time that's gonna make you seem like a bad person. That's why it's prefaced with rant/vent. If you do that in general chat, maybe that's worse. But like,
I
they
felt
have
unsafe and uncomfortable, and you weren't even talking to them. What the hell? Oh my god.
They have another account for some reason. They have a different ad. I'm not gonna send it because I'm also blocked on that. But let me see if I can access it on a non-account.
With a 3?
Yeah.
I'm not blocked on there. Should I follow?
Yeah, follow them. Actual legendary trolling.
Hey, this isn't even violent at all.
That's what they're saying.
We have an essay due on Monday, and teacher just revealed a year-long project where you have to design a city using our own materials at home for an elective class. And this class isn't even related to that shit. It's just ethics and science or whatever. Sorry, I'm just pissed off. Wow. That is pretty scary. I'm frightened.
You're afraid. Dude, now new Twitter longer next video stalking. I want them to continue posting shit about me because this is just funny. This is content. This is free content. This is free making fun of them because they're fucking stupid. I don't care anymore.
Oh.
And they're really dumb to think I'm gonna start caring after this.
People aren't supposed to edit their messages after they say something messed up. Really? Why don't you go tell Sun?
Why don't you go tell Tell Sunflower. Oh my god. They bullied me. I don't know. I didn't say this on stream, but before, like in 2020, like 2018, they were bullies because they just didn't like me. Like, I hate, like,
you're bringing up stuff from when 11.
Like, yeah. They, like, back-talking was the real thing that happened. And the thing is that they can't say anything about this because they told it to me on call. We were on call deleting messages that were being harmful to me, saying that they shouldn't have said those things because they regret it. They can't take that back because they said it on call.
Sorry, I yawned.
It's fine. Calling me like a groomer for shit that happened when I was 11 years old. And then the stuff that was more recent is like barely like even incriminating towards me. The only reason that video exists is because I got the final word in. So they're like really baby ragey and are just making an exposal video to get back at me.
Red even said at one point that they didn't care if what they said was true or not about Roseique and others, and focus on wanting to troll them for the sake of having a lack of any rebuttal. Even saying that it would be funny if they said we'd misgendered them.
Honestly, it's probably not directed at me. It's probably directed at you. Like, does he know? Like, to you. But honestly, like, it's funny if you just say that they misgendered me, because it's just, like, we're just trolling them at this point. I don't care what we say to them, even if it's true or not, because I just want to troll them.
As a basic rule for content creators getting exposed, asking and condoning harassment is the worst possible thing Red could have done in this situation. Red asking their viewers to mass report and abuse YouTube's copyright system because they don't have any rebuttal is not only illegal, but also not good on the track record for future endeavors. Digital footprint. In case Red attempts to say nobody had actually come to harass Roseique so no damage was caused, here are screenshots. Red had even asked their fans to comment on certain things to bait Roseique into not deleting their comments. These attempts failed. How about you do something better with your life than waste it creating false drama for clout or whatever sociopathic reason? Either that or you are very, very stupid. Why people are ignoring this video. I see Red streaming right now with no backlash. Talking about Redstcne. I also hate Redstcne. Huge comment deletion. Roseique, L exposal plus ratio. So unless Red has screenshot/video/any other kind of evidence, it is best to take their words with grains of salt, even though this is already the base standard. You may have noticed the previous comments in Roseique's last video. All were comments left by Red's friends, which generally are not trustworthy sources, as friends have a tendency to believe their friend over someone else. Unless they come with counter evidence. All they had come to do was harass us and leave. It appears that they were sent by Red to comment on said video judging from their actions on stream. This is also backed up by a majority of traffic coming from Discord and a comment one person had made. Though we cannot be sure if this is true or not. At Nugs K-pop then have fun not hurting them. They're very happy you don't want to go after them, cause now they don't have to care anymore. Nobody who sees this video will care. From Red, good riddance. From me, goodbye lol, this was pretty funny. The worst thing Red could have done in this situation was exactly that. Instead of sitting down in front of a camera and properly communicating to their viewers about these allegations, they decided to stream themselves doing Minecraft speedrun and every once in a while talk about it. The unprofessionalism in this will not look good for them in the future, and honestly it's childish that they handle the situation this poorly. We're not asking for a large reaction or any reaction at all frankly, but we knew one was to come and it's honestly sad how they handle it. Red also mentioned a completely unrelated video to be immediately commented about the last video. This unrelated video is literally just Deltarune memes.
Wait, what? Hank Deltarune memes. Oh yeah, they're memeing again. You should reply with, why did you delete the comments on the video?
Red had also accused Roseique of view-botting their video. This is untrue. The video's views were going up because them and others were constantly refreshing to see new comments to delete, and it was also due to Red's viewers clicking on the link to comment. And the views were going down because we hid users who did comment.
The exposal video has 147 views now when I had like 200 yesterday. Were they all like bots or something? Wait, do you think that they got like view bots to get like their message across? Cause like they were creating alts on Twitter to boost their posts.
So basically, Red is beginning to gain an audience, and I decided to help boost Roseique's post by making alt accounts and retweeting with tags to spread it. I am Earl friends with Nugs, so I was kinda there during that whole ordeal, mainly when things really started taking a turn for the worst. Only thing I plan to do is just continue spreading awareness on my alts. I'm free to listen, but I'm out as well. Topic 2. Cream. At the time these screenshots were taken, Cream did not identify as transgender in some screenshots. Please refer to him with the correct pronouns, he/him. In January 2019, Red had met an 11-year-old in a Discord server who was 10 not even a month ago named Cream. Red had gotten romantic feelings for Cream in March 2019, only 2 months after first beginning to talk to Cream and confessed their feelings on May 18, 2019, and Red was at the time claiming to be 13 turning 14 in July of that year. Cream rejected Red. Red immediately tried to guilt trip Cream. It was bad enough that Cream began gaslighting himself into thinking he liked Red back. I guess I was over my head. I'll go to bed now, bye, Squiddles. No, we have so much more to do. Red, I'm sorry. I feel like a heartless, soulless being now. I don't mean to hurt you. You're not heartless. It's my first time facing rejection. Just give me some time. It happens all the time in the world. It's just my first time. Sure, you've hurt me, but it's a normal thing. I mean, I've rejected people before, but I never hurt them like this. It's my first time. I just want you to be able to be happy without me. I have been. But you're the only one that treated me like a human being. I just fell for you naturally. No one treated me like you. And that's why I liked you. You made me feel like I didn't need to hide anymore. I hope you understand why I am sad right now. I don't want you to feel this way. I always want you to feel happy. Because you're not like others. So am I. But I don't care. I don't care if I am restricted to IT. You're the only one WHO treats me right. You're the only one with a soul on this planet. You're the only one. I can't stand being bullied. You're the only one WHO made me feel like I have nothing wrong with me. I don't want to be by myself again. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to kill myself because of the people in this world. This is me. This is my disorder. And you're the only one WHO respected IT. I cried every single day because of the way people treated me. I sobbed in my room depressed because of this world. I could never be myself. You're the only one who would open the door to my prison cell. You're the only one WHO respected for my disorder. You're the only friend I have. This is an example of grooming. Grooming is when someone builds a relationship, trust and emotional connection with a child or young person so they can manipulate, exploit and abuse them. However, this behavior is not only exclusive for people over the age of 18. If you're going to try to defend Red on this, with how they were lying about their age, think again. It's very weird to lie about your age in a relationship, even if you're lying about being older. At some points in the relationship, there would be a 3-year age gap due to Cream's birthday. When Red confessed, Cream was 11 and to Cream, Red was turning 14 in July. July 24th to be specific. Cream's birthday is in December 27th. And Red knows this given this screenshot here. They knew of Cream's age and still dated them. And even ridiculed them for being young at some points. Birth date. I already know. LOL December 27th. RIP. Are you ready for 6th grade? Nope. No. You are. Nope 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 nope. So much nope. Do you want me to help you out with homework if you're having trouble at least? Little sister will always be your nickname. I know people may judge us for our age difference, but it won't stop me from loving you. Why? You're a little over 2 years older than me. But I know people who judge other people for dating 5th graders in my school. Oh. It's okay though. In 5 more weeks for me, you're graduating, right? Nope. Elementary school. No. Yeah, but I'm in 5th. Yeah. I graduated elementary school in 5th grade. Interesting. Oh. Well, I guess I did pretty good for only using references for clothes. I'm using this next time. Okay. Is something wrong? Nothing to worry about. Okay. It's that. Dating young people has its ups and downs. And one of the downs is they sometimes don't get some things that the other might get. In the eyes of a fucking elementary kid, don't even try to pull the you don't understand card on me. You're only a few years older than me. What do you know? A lot more than you. A promise is a valid reason to argue. You're not even trying to make up for it. Exactly. Promise is a word. I don't need to make up for something I don't want to do. You don't even care that you broke it in the first place. The fuck? Yes. I don't care, and you shouldn't either, because promise means fucking nothing. Your kid brain was trained to think promise was a law. This is exactly why I fucking hate elementary kids. Elementary school has cursed your brain with the pitiful idea of, oh, he promised, and if he doesn't, he's a bad person. You'll always be so cute. Wei wah. Nani. Hee hee hee. I can't wait any longer for the middle of the school year. Why? Because you said at that time you'd say what you wanted with the both of us. Remember, I hope your days have been going better. They're okay. Except when my friends try to ruin my mental innocence. You'll always forever be innocent. It's wearing thin. No. I want you to be as innocent as possible. I'm trying. I'm glad you're trying. Just how I love you. I'll just have to pull through the rest of the school year. There was also the time when Red claimed waiting until Cream was in 7th grade would be too long. At Cream's suggestion that Red should just move on and find someone else, because the last time they tried having a relationship with Cream didn't end well. Squiddles is Cream's old username. Wait for you. Oh. Guess I was missing the bigger picture. Yeah. Sorry for not telling you. I didn't know how you'd feel. I mean, I'm flattered and all, but can you wait until maybe the middle of middle school? Sure. And I'm not mad you waited to tell me. It's not easy being honest about your feelings. Still. Sorry. It's okay. Sorry. I never want to be restricted of really asking for what I want. I might as well just get a girlfriend in 8th grade, if I have to wait that long. But I promise they won't. I said I'd always look at who you are as a person before I get angry at something you do. It was all my fault that this happened. I wish I could go back and slap myself to reality. I wish I could go back and yell at myself for how stupid I was acting. No one, not even my parents, would understand me like you do. How would you say that I'd find better anyway? I have that horrible day, where I screwed up engraved into my brain. Just as much as the day I cut myself with a small toy knife by accident when I was young. Even now, when we're not even dating I still am so overly careful at what you may think at times simply because of who you are. Red had even been confronted by Cream's cousin about the relationship, and even after Cream's cousin and Red talked, Red later on would decide to send Cream pornography without his consent, knowing of his age. Vape, I'm gonna get in my bed, give me a second, be right back. Undertale. No. Don't search that up on Google, my friend did by accident last year. Oh, I see what you mean now. So basically, Rule 34 is something like this. But 1,000 times worse. Sending pornography to minors is not only an infamous grooming method, but also a crime. Though due to their age at the time, the most they will receive as punishment from the law is a slap on the wrist. This does not excuse Red's actions, and it is very easy to see why. A crime is still a crime, even if the law decides not to punish someone. After being confronted, Red begged Cream not to tell their cousin about getting back together. Okay, so you 14 and waiting my 11-year-old cousin. Do you think it's okay yourself? You want the best for her, right? Then think clearly. She's 11 and she doesn't understand these type of things. We're around the same age and I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way, but just stay friends, okay? Cousin's name. I'm saying that if she does not want to pursue, she just said she wants me to stop showing feelings, and to just say neutral stuff. If that happens, then what's the point of dating, if we can't express ourselves? So I want to ask her, does she want to be friends, so we don't have to worry about that? Or if she disagrees, that's all I want to know. She said to just be friends. It's okay. We can still be BF and GF if you really want. No, I think we should wait a while, a few years. Oh well, look, it's hard to sort out my feelings, okay? Sometimes I want to do what's best for you, and losing what I love to do that. And other times I just really want to have your company. It was my fault it all led to this, and I regret it because I don't know who I will have to cry to when all the bad stuff happens in 8th grade. The reason I said what I said is to try to let you know what you said so we could reach a compromise. I'm sorry I acted so stupidly and selfishly. I'd understand if you dislike me for what I've done. All I wanted was someone to cry to in my time of need. Don't tell cousin's name, she might disapprove of my selfishness. I really don't want to be apart from you. You've all I have left to help me with my depression. Sorry for taking your company for granted. And I too do what makes you okay if you are with me. Even if it means hiding more things I want to tell you. Don't tell cousin's name, she'd disapprove of me. The fact that Red kept trying to push the responsibility on Cream with I just want what Cream wants. After his cousin confronted them, even though Cream is not supposed to know any better.
Like, huh?
I definitely said like messed up stuff when I was 11, because I was 11, and I did not know what I was saying.
No one knows what shit they're saying at 11. No one knows. No one's moral at 11 years old. They're expecting me to be completely moral at 11. And then they're trying to say that because I was immoral at 11, that's how I am today. Instead
of being responsible as the older person and the one with more power over the other, Red kept pushing Cream to make decisions that would make them happy. Relying on the shield of Cream wanted/asked for this, which is extremely bad and inappropriate as the older and therefore more responsible person. Especially when Red says that they know better than Cream in some screenshots. At one point, Red had gone on a rant about Cream not being romantic enough. Keep in mind throughout all this Cream is 11 and under the impression Red is 14. I want to make you happy. But how? If your words don't go anywhere. What do you mean by that? Like by words themselves. All we can exchange are words. Nothing else a normal, healthy couple should be doing. I suppose that's right. But we should try and do something, instead of hoping all the time. Like what? You aren't romantic at all. That's only because I have no experience. I'll surely learn with time. I don't know. Can you? I'm sorry. If I had to be 100% truthful, you kind of disappointed me when I realized you had no romantic emotion. I think that's something crucial for me at this point in my life. But if you say you'll learn, I'll trust you. Red even admits at some point the age gap was weird. If you're going to be like, well, they changed so. Your actions do not have an expiration date, especially if you never changed, and for sure if it's something as serious as this. Oh. Okay. I honestly thought the 2.5-year gap was weird, so I just said it. Red on the surface may have seemed like a changed person. However, in 2022 to 2023, Red had said they still had feelings for Cream along with other weird things. Please be my first kiss. I still haven't had my first kiss yet. Did I ever tell you that? Can I kiss you goodnight? Can I kiss you and it's not at all romantic or sexual? I never stopped loving you since teleportation versus time travel. Probably the most ironic Splatfest. This all started considering I imagine going back in time almost daily. The screenshot of Red admitting that they lied about their age actually comes from Cream. Immediately after this, Red had begun talking more sexually towards him. However, Red also talked sexually to Cream right after their 17th birthday. You're 14, right? I forgot. What does that have to do with anything though? No. It's nothing. Just forgot, but now I remembered you were 14. Sorry. I probably shouldn't ask that. Okay. Also, something else I want to say is that I'm 16. Only reason I say I'm 17 online is because I wanted to avoid being a 15-year-old streamer when I was at the time. Now I just stuck with it. I want you to know that, so I can be transparent with you. Because we may meet in real life, sorry about that, but that's what it's been. I'm 16. So yeah, I'm sorry. I have aged. 17. Happy birthday. Woo, thank you. Thank you so much for everything. I'm glad to still be here and be your friend. I love you to death. Thanks for understanding. By the way, I honestly thought it was a flub, or lying about your age intentionally, which people do all the time. So yeah. Flub. Fuck up. Family friendly. Oh, okay. I honestly thought the 2.5-year gap was weird, so I just said it. New pickup like, can I flub you? Bestie. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Do you consider kissing to be strictly romantic or sexual? Or just depending on the scenario? Depends. But most of my kissing is romantic. I see. With me, it's like with friends with benefits. I would want to like show a bit to each other and maybe touch and observe and interact, but never intercourse. Seeing turns me on way more than intercourse. I wouldn't say that makes me ace because I still enjoy sexual things, just in a different way than most people. If that's the case, I think demisexual would fit more. It's kinda like on the ace spectrum. But it's only having a sexual attraction to someone only after having a strong emotional bond/romantic attraction with them. That's for you to decide. At some point in 2023, Red had talked to Cream about the Splatfest, milk versus dark versus white chocolate, and had said they didn't care about the team. Red said they were going to do a coin flip to decide which team to join. It landed on white chocolate, so Red was going to join Roseique's team. Though ultimately Red had picked milk chocolate instead. Red and Cream argued. Oop. This is the least I've cared for a Splatfest team. I'm gonna do a coin flip to join either you or Roseique. You heads, Roseique tails. Oop. At least you wouldn't have to deal with me throwing games because I disconnect. I'm back. Took a break from direct messaging you because I needed to just do that. Take a break. How's Splatfest going? Am I that much of a nuisance to you? No, actually, the opposite. Times 100 just now. I won a times 100 not too long ago, and 4 out of 5 times 10s. Great job. How about you? Lost to a times 100 to dark, and won 3 times 10s. I currently have 57 conch shells in my possession. I don't care about winning the Splatfest, because the theme means nothing to me. My goal is to just get to 100 shells before the Splatfest ends. And with some easy math that I intentionally made difficult for myself, it should take about 14 hours of winning gameplay. Out of the 5 hours I'd say I have 2 hours of winning gameplay. If it meant nothing to you, why didn't you join my team? I went with, according to the people I've talked to, the most popular Splatfest team. Most of the people I talked to said milk is the majority, and knowing the previous Splatfest the popular team has the stupid automatic advantage in the results. Anyways, I just hit 200k cloud. Woo-wee. I'm gonna play half normal games, half pro tomorrow, and when Tricolor drops I'm gonna do that until I get bored, then go back to pro. It's only stupidly unfair if the team gets both peak and popularity, which didn't happen this time. Chances are, I don't think Milk will win. One, I chose it the day it was announced, so I have no idea if it's going to get the shells or not. 2, I don't care if Milk loses. My goal this Splatfest is to get to 100 shells. The popular team doesn't always have to get the conch shells. Literally rock, paper, scissors. Okay, I'm not here to argue, so, okay. But you literally said you don't care who wins, but you picked the most popular team because of its advantage. But, you don't care about winning. I chose the team I think would win because, plus 3 snails. And the argument eventually ends, so Red asks to voice call with Roseique, and they accept. Roseique, do you want to call tomorrow? I want to talk about something. It's not you, I'm just really stressed out about a lot. Do you want to call? In said voice call, Red compares their relationship with Cream to grooming. This is extremely inappropriate and ironic, as they were the one to groom Cream. Sort of, low. I'm trying to think of everything to say sorry. A lot of the stuff you've been saying lately has made me uncomfortable. Are you really sure you meant to use the word grooming when referring to Cream's behavior? I don't mean to sound angry or anything, but I am just confused. Oh. I used that word because I felt something similar to my relationship with Cream. But I still shouldn't have used that word, my apologies. I somehow feel this isn't everything though. It still wasn't okay to say, along with many of other things you have said recently. If you are going to try to say, well, they apologized for that comment, so Roseique and Cream do not have to accept it, especially considering how serious and triggering it was and considering the emotional damage Red has done on both parties. If you are going to push the blame onto the victim and say this was their fault, the victim is never at fault for being groomed. The person who carries the blame is typically the more responsible and selfish one, nonchalant by the effect they have on others so they can feed their sexual desires. Red should have never gotten into a relationship with Cream, especially as they were claiming to be older, and shouldn't have lied about their age in said relationship. Even given their real age, you know better than to lie about your age when in a relationship. Red had also been their friend, who we are going to get into soon, with worries of being seen as a predator for dating Cream. I feel like everything in this entire server's history will always be my fault and I will never get the benefit of the doubt. Deadass listen. I deadass thought that after the misunderstanding, people would secretly think I was a predator. Well, at the time I didn't know. Just had a gut feeling, and didn't say anything. I thought I was being irrational. And now that I know, I wish I had said something. It's clear you're still fucked by everything we did, and I am so sorry for everything. I don't know if you'll forgive me, but what we did was wrong, and very immature when we could have just had a conversation. Not so fun fact, when Cream told me that the relationship was a misunderstanding, I had a dream that same night about 2 years ago when we fought about how Cream was just intentionally being annoying and saying incorrect things just to fuck with me. Just to gather screenshots to post in the Backtalk server, and make everyone laugh at me. For context, there was a misunderstanding between Red and Cream. Red has believed they were in a romantic relationship with Cream, but in reality Cream was just making a joke. Red believed they were in a romantic relationship with a minor, who was only 14 years old, while Red was claiming to be 17, therefore nearing adult age. This is creepy and abnormal behavior, and extremely inappropriate to do. Everything Red has done so far that concerns Cream is unacceptable and inappropriate. Though this is the end for Cream's segment, we are going to go into that friend mentioned earlier. Topic 3. Nugs. When Red had left the server, Red had never given a clear answer as to why they left, having several explanations they used in response. It was because of a dream, because of the misunderstanding with Cream. I didn't feel human every time the suffering compilation updated and I lost what it meant to be happy or impulse/irrationality. I just don't want to do this again. What do you mean again? Can you elaborate? Do stupid shit out of impulse, and then leave, and then cause panic and worry. I don't want to join back just to end up in the same spot. If I join back, all I'm looking for is if we do talk about it, we can make something change. And I think that's what my therapist wants. I'm not joining back. I'm not joining back expecting to be able to talk to Cream the same way, or expecting that I'll never do something like this again, or expecting that I'll suddenly like Splatoon 3, or that I'll have a voice in the server at all, or that my motivation to participate will be taken away from me for absolutely no reason. I've lost everything in that server that made me stay in myself. In my own body and my own mind. I have nothing to be happy about. I just feel that all the energy I give into this server just goes to waste. Years ago I put in energy to be friends, and while I was ultimately just being an asshole, I was just outcasted. I put energy into things like Splatoon and Minecraft and it's never worked out. Put energy into being Cream's romantic partner, and that was just never real to begin with. All I feel like I'm there for is stupid clips. Something slightly humorous happens to Redstone, suffering compilation. I don't feel like I'm even real. I just feel like a machine that gives an output, but never receives any of that for itself. I think that's my body telling me that these two situations weren't so different at all. Red when, unnamed, and I broke up. I had a dream we got back together. I woke up and nearly cried. The brain is cruel. It really is sometimes. You know, with Cream even up until today, I knew that Cream had something about themselves. That was extremely immature and I feel like no one has called him out on it. I don't want to force everyone together over this. I didn't have to leave in the first place. I didn't have to take Cream's misunderstanding personally. I didn't have to ignore all of you guys telling me that I was okay. I don't want to come back knowing that I just did this to myself. I didn't have to do any of this. You said yourself you left out of impulse/irrationality. I'll give daily updates, because my feelings about the situation have been fluctuating a lot. So basically throughout the whole day I was just imagining how nothing had to change between me and Cream, and now I just miss his company. I also remembered that one conversation I had about people at school misgendering me, and how several people told me to just tell the students and teachers, and I said no. I don't remember the reason I gave, but I know now that it was most likely my fear of opening up to people and thinking that people will hate me if I come out to them. I'm becoming more self-aware of my problems. Like I am finding out a lot now that I kind of finally understand my major setbacks and fears that have been placed on me. So yay, I'm starting to regret leaving, and thinking what I thought. Actually, let me rephrase. Would you still like some time off? It's just with Cream, I still don't feel different about any other thing. Oh, I see. And something that hasn't gone away was my belief that if I join back I'll never be viewed the same and people will walk eggshells around me. That's like by far the biggest part from keeping me joining back. And that's fine. We have the group chat now, so now you can talk to Roseique. He'll be right there. I feel like you're just assuming things because of your past experiences. Plus, why would you think we like you less than Roseique? Obviously 2020 happened, but I mean this year. I feel Roseique is a poor comparison because in my mind, everyone chooses Roseique over me every single time. The key words in that were in my mind. Obviously we can't just flip a switch to believe something like that. But it isn't true. I forgot words. 15 minutes later. I want to message Cream again. Honestly, I doubt I would have unfriended Cream if he responded to me. Well, probably not. I'm going insane this week. I can invite Cream to the group chat, so you can send him a friend request. I don't want the group chat. I don't want it. Can we get rid of it? Oh, I'm dumb. It's a typo. I don't think warming up to everyone again is exactly how I feel about coming back together. I kicked you out of it. And by you kicked me out, you mean you and Roseique are still in there? Yeah. I might just make it a thing for, unnamed, Roseique and I. So we don't flood the server. We'll see how things turn out. Just make a new group chat. It's fine. 20 minutes later. Is Cream on? No. Cream is currently taking a break from Discord to focus on school work. He'll be more active during the weekends though. 45 minutes later. I'm going to bed now. I'll just update here whenever I feel something new. If I'm going to talk with Cream, I prefer it'd be on his own initiative. Because he is very busy and also chooses not to respond to me, it's not my say in when he ever wants to talk to me. I guess what I'm saying is, I'll wait for a friend request if he cares enough, otherwise I guess I'll just carry on. I should probably be getting myself busy so I have something to do. I want to fucking kill myself. I hate saying this in front of you of all people, but I feel so fucking miserable with myself. I have no one else to vent to but you. I feel terrible for all I did. I just fucking caused trouble and drama for my fucking selfish needs and then vent just to get it back. I fucking can't. Bro, and I have to change my fucking Minecraft skin now. I fucking hate my old one. I fucking hate it. It reminds me of some stuff. Red, you need to breathe. All Roseique requests is for you to take down the thumbnails, which you already plan on doing. Yes, you never paid them but they gave them to you for free because you deserve it. For fucking what? Abusing them in 2020 for fucking content. Roseique gave the thumbnails to help you with content. What if I fucking joined back right now? I saved an invite link. What if I fucking clicked it? How would everyone fucking view me going forward? Well, what do you think will happen? Everyone else will be happy. I'll never message Cream again. I'll eventually just fade into inactivity. Because I already know nothing is the same. You want to message Cream, so you can try. The key word is trying. The truth is unless you do literally nothing, you don't know what will happen until you try. I've never been more scared of trying something in my life. I'm here for you. I'm scared of what everyone will think of me if I tell them how I felt all this time. 11:20, real, talking with you and Roseique and venting a lot of my frustrations and insecurities was one of the best feelings I've ever had. I've never been more open about anything in my entire life. I know that some of the things I vent about can cause problems, but that's just what thoughts are. I feel like as long as it doesn't spread then there's no harm. I'm really motivated to play on the SMP tomorrow. I might just spend the entire day on it fixing up the farm tower and getting comfy with what's new. And as of right now, I probably won't ever join the server again. And if I do it will be many months. I feel very happy knowing that I could tell you and Roseique how I felt. Both of you are the people who I cared about the most. If you feel like announcing the confirmation of me not coming back then you're free to do that. I'm very happy and satisfied with this outcome. Thanks for helping me go through this. Of course, and I'm sorry for lashing out earlier. Don't worry, we all do tired things when we're tired. 11:22 Censored. I want to talk to, unnamed, tomorrow about everything. I also understand why I feel like Cream talking first is how it should start. Cream never tried to speak to me first, but also it was always him to DM me when we would actually do anything. Most of the time he just met me and I responded, but he would just instantly not respond even though I responded in like 5 seconds. I wish one time that when I wanted to talk to him he would come with an interest, but it never happened that way. I feel now that Cream never even cared about me as much as he said he did. and only said he did to keep me responding to him. We'll know for sure if he cares though if he wants to add me back and talk. If he doesn't, then it kind of confirms that he didn't care. Venting again. I know that what I think is probably just incorrect, but I'd rather just get it off my chest than to not sab it, but that's just how I feel. And please do not tell this to Cream. Don't even mention my name around him. I have already said this, but please just don't. Note that after Red has said the Cream thing, they got back into contact with Cream to wish him a happy 15th. Honestly kinda don't want, unnamed, in the group chat. She doesn't talk and recently she just annoys me. I honestly think you should talk to, unnamed, about it, since you two can reach an agreement on whatever is annoying you. No. She doesn't talk in the GC at all, and having her there makes me not want to talk in there with Roseique and you. I direct messaged Roseique a meme this morning because I didn't want to talk in the group chat. Even if what happened didn't happen, I would still not want, unnamed. This is not happening lol, as nice as it sounds. Just because she's not active. Nope. Nope lol. Just nah. I said she was annoying me. Yeah, but you seem to be talking more about her being inactive. Period. Last message sent. This is manipulation. Their story is never straight and one reason comes up after the other. The dream thing is just an excuse. The misunderstanding with Cream builds the stage for, well, if Cream just told me. It can't be my fault that I assumed we were in a relationship even though I am claiming to be 3 years older than Cream. The suffering compilation excuse is guilt tripping, making them feel bad for keeping up something Red seemed very excited and happy about. I lost what it meant to be happy is also guilt tripping or a sympathy garner, so we'd take pity on them. Impulse/irrationality is just an excuse, manipulating us instead of telling us the truth. Topic 4. End. This is the end of everything we have reached. Thank you for watching this far. We hope you're able to form your own opinion on the situation, and like stated previously, please do not harass or misgender anyone mentioned and or displayed in this video. There will be no more Red videos after this as we are finished with them. So unless something extremely important happens, there will be no more videos concerning Red or this situation unless absolutely necessary. We have also revoked their invite link to our server and they have been banned for a long time. Since Roseique had cut contact with them, we will not be responding to any comments, and just like Roseique's video, we will be deleting any of Red's viewers' comments. We still do not quite understand why Red had left us, although them leaving is not the point of this video, but here is a shot in the dark of why they potentially had left. The server served as obstacles for Red, because they wanted to hang out with them, and so they got insecure about not being able to run and try getting that world record/personal best run, so the best thing they could have done was cut us all out and stay with the people that actually will help this mentality. It doesn't help that they rejoined a MCSR server as soon as they left. I'm going to run for world record now. I've realized that having a 12 o'clock PB has fucked with my mentality on speedrunning because I haven't gotten a better time despite my mental paces. Took a while to understand that I'm so much better than that PB. Wish me luck on WR attempts. You were right, it was very hard to see self-improvement. Now that I realize the problem was the artificial barrier I put for myself, I can call that irrelevant and run for a time I know I'm capable of, world record. Thanks for believing in me, wish me luck. The conclusion. It is best to not support Red considering the actions and responses they took in being called out. Though we cannot stop you if you do decide to continue your support. We ask you to take what we have said and shown into consideration. Thank you for your time and patience in this situation. Any kind of support is appreciated, and sharing this video helps greatly if you are able to. This video isn't for clout/making more drama/whatever other reason. It's to inform others and warn them of Red's appalling behavior. It is also so we may feel relief from what we have gone through. Red has put everyone in here through terrible things. They should be allowed to talk about it and feel peace and relief. That is all we want, to inform others and talk about what we've gone through. Everyone who has been through something horrible deserves to be able to speak up. We are no exception. Thank you to everyone who supported us through this, and thank you for watching this far. Afterthoughts. As someone who's just recently gotten into the situation, I was able to see firsthand the physical and mental impact it had on one of my dear friends and the amount of exhaustion it caused them, paired in comprehension to what some of his dear friends experienced. Not that his experiences weren't equally as shitty. I've gotten to know Cream and Roseique over the months, and I will proudly say they are some of the most genuine and caring individuals you will meet, each side just wanting to be a good person to others, something that is rare to find these days. I am absolutely appalled by what I've read and seen in the last few months. I will never forget how free and relieved my dear friend looked when they finally broke contact. This video isn't for clout, it isn't for spiraling more drama, and it's not just for Red. It's for the individuals who have experienced these horrible things that just want salvation and peace from the trauma they went through. Sensitive souls deserve to be nurtured and cared for. It doesn't matter what they went through and how small. Respect is the highest form of gratitude any human experiences. That's why I have one question for Red. Was it really worth it?